Hi everyone, this is Ryan Hoyme, aka Massage Nerd, and I'm at the Lions for Massage Therapy Education Conference. And right now I have Diane Scamell from the Medical Arts School. Hi, nice to meet you. So, how did you get involved in massage?
I started back in 1986. I was a technical project manager for an analytical laboratory, and I had reached kind of the glass ceiling. And it was hard work, and there wasn't a lot of thank yous, and I just had some innate abilities in my hands, so when everybody on my teams were getting stressed, I'd go rub my mic. And they said thank you.
Yep.
So then what I decided to do, I was like, well, I'll go to massage therapy school, see what happens.
Yep. And it all blossomed from there, right?
It did, yes.
So, what school did you go to?
I went to a small school that was called the Community Holistic Health Center in Carrboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
And at that time, there wasn't any regulations, and the school was very small, and so the school doesn't exist now, but it manufactured or kind of evolved into another school. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, did you have any mentors or anything while you were going through massage school, or?
Let's see, going through massage school, actually what happened, which was a real part of my growth, is that I got in a pretty severe horseback riding accident. And so I had a lot of physical challenges, and so the people that helped me get through my physical challenges are the ones that I really learned from. And so it's like, okay, so this is really helping me here, so this is really helping me there. So it's like I really got the teaching from the inside out.
Yep. And then, for what kind of things are you doing now then?
Right now, basically, my primary focus in my practice is biodynamic craniosacral therapy.
Oh, cool.
So, and a lot of the people that I work with have had physical trauma, or traumas in other ways. And so because I've got it experientially in my body and have studied it extensively, then I'm able to kind of help navigate those waters for people in a safe way.
Yep. And so you work at a massage school then too,
I
right?
do,
Yep.
yes. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that then?
Oh, 2001, maybe 2000, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the same time I started too,
Right.
so yep.
Yeah, I teach physiology, pathology, reflexology, and do some little intro courses.
All the ologies, yeah. No.
Yeah, yes, actually, yeah. I'm kind of a dread physiology teacher sometimes.
So what keeps that spark going, teaching?
I love to learn, and what I have figured out is that the more I learn, the more I don't know. And so there's always more to learn, and the classrooms are always changing, the questions people ask are always changing, and the clients that come into my purview, the situations or the conditions that they have, I just, I find myself running to the internet.
Yep.
And I'm just so curious about the body that it's just, I want to share that excitement and enthusiasm with students.
Yep, definitely. And then what kind of traits do you look at in a good instructor, would you say?
And a good instructor. They have to have a phenomenal ability and a willingness to humiliate themselves.
I mastered that. I must have a degree in that, yeah.
Because in order to communicate, what I found is in order to communicate something, sometimes I have to be a little larger than life. And that if I do a complete blunder, that I have to demonstrate that, okay, so this is a blunder, this is what it looks like, and this is how I recover from it.
Yep.
So I do a lot of modeling in my teaching.
And the nice thing about this conference here, it's actually educators getting educated.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
And there's historically we haven't had a platform for that at all, and because my learning style, I'm not like a quick learner.
Yep.
So I have to figure out all the ways that I have to learn, and then I can present that to my students. Okay, so this is what I did to get this information.
Yep.
And so, the reason why I know it so well is because I've taught it. So teach it to your neighbor, because then you'll find out what you know and what you don't know. So again, the willingness to humiliate oneself is top. The ability to listen, the ability to see behind what the question is. So if they're asking this question, what don't they really understand? So more like kind of be able to look around the corner a little. And respect for myself and for them.
Yeah.
If I can find that pathway, if I can get them to respect each other, then we've got a cohesive group no matter what's going on.
And do you think there should be standards for continuing education providers then too? Or?
I do, yes, I do, because my experience, especially if I go online, and I'm trying to, I can do ethics online, and I'm like, really, this is an ethics class? There needs to be some online ethics for online ethics classes.
Yeah.
So I think that there's, because of the economy, that a number of things have really been dumbed down and just easy access, just to say, okay, I've got it, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
And I've had some continuing education that was just awesome. I've had some that I felt like it was a waste of money. So, yes, I definitely think there should be
Yep.
standards for continuing education.
And are you a member of the Lions then?
I am,
Yeah, so,
absolutely.
So
yes.
why did you decide to do that then, you think?
Because I consider myself a good teacher. I don't think I am a great teacher. I don't think I'm in the excellent category. But I would like to be able to do things that help me get there.
Okay.
And I would like to be able to have access to, learning processes that help me be better.
Uh-huh.
And, when I said massage therapy education, oh, great, because my educators were paltry. They just, that wasn't, I taught myself.
Yeah. And I remember when I went through massage school, even one of the instructors didn't even finish massage school, and they put the teaching and stuff. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
you're
thing
sharing
is, the
that.
credibility right then and there kind of squashed it right then and there. So
Yeah.
so.
True,
Yeah.
true.
And then, what does your classes entail then?
Physiology.
Okay, with the continuing education and
Oh,
stuff
okay.
like that.
So
yeah.
I teach some like aromatherapy during the winter for people with colds and flu. Great time for it.
Okay.
And then I also teach an introduction to craniosacral therapy. And the nice thing about this introduction is that I talk about the different types of craniosacral therapies that are
Yeah,
out
people
there.
don't realize that there's.
And it's like, if somebody wants to go do it, it's like, well, who does what and how do they do it and what's the difference and why would I choose one over the other? So I speak to that, and I tell them that they're all equally important, and that expose yourself to all of it and choose the path that you're more in tune with or that feels better to you. But make sure that that you make an educated, informed choice.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's kind of the approach that I use as an introduction to it.
You teach around the United States then, or most around? the
So far, just in North Carolina.
Okay.
I'd love to go around the United
Yeah.
States. I just think that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Of course, that's talking from someone who hasn't done a lot of extensive travel and who's tired of it. So I'd still think it would be a lot of fun to do that.
Yep. And how do people get a hold of you then if they're interested?
I've got a website.
Okay.
Body listening at yahoo.com. Well, actually, I guess that's my email
Yeah,
address, isn't it? So it's bodylistening.org or bodylistening.net.
Okay.
Body Listening is the name of my book.
Okay. Oh, you have a book then too? Okay.
I haven't gotten it out there yet, but basically it's about, I was reading a statement that someone had put out, and it was beautiful. It said, awareness is curative. I was like, it sure is. And so that's so much about what my practice, body listening, is that I'm attuning to sensations that are present and helping the person do the same thing. And by that process of attention, transformation can happen.
That's awesome.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
We don't have to dig
Yeah.
it out. I've been there, done that.
Yep.
Some people might need that, but
Yeah.
I'm at the point where I don't, and I want to attract those people where they don't feel that it's necessary for me.
Yeah. Perfect. So the book, can they purchase through your website then?
Oh,
Or?
well, I would love that they would be able to do that, but I'm not there yet.
Okay, so you will be getting.
Yes, yes. It is
Okay.
on the road.
Okay.
It's on the road, along with all the other things that, I want to do.
Yep. But also, do you teach full time then too? or-
I teach part-time because I've got
Okay.
my practice.
Oh, you still got that?
I've got my
Okay.
practice, and I teach anywhere from 6 to 12 hours a week.
Okay.
And then the modules go in 4 to 6 weeks, so, I do get time off, every couple of 6 weeks, so I get like 1 or 2 weeks off so I can relax and breathe and, tend to my garden.
Yep, definitely. Perfect. Well, it's been a pleasure, Diana.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ryan.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.